Looking back at the age of 78, I've had a fortunate, bountiful, and productive life. I couldn't ask for more. Oh, there are some things I'd change if I went back and I had a chance to go back and change them, but of course you don't get those chances in life. For me, I look back with great satisfaction on the life I've led. I never expected that as a boy with a paper route in Fresno that I would eventually get to USC. And then from USC that I'd get selected for a big national scholarship to go to NYU Law School, which I bailed out of after my first year because I just didn't like New York at all, and came back and finished up at USC Law School. And then after USC Law School, going and getting a master's degree in public administration because I was disillusioned with the law and law school, even though, as it turned out, it proved to be one of the most significant assets of my life. And then having the wit and the good luck to avoid going to Vietnam because I was from Fresno. And so when you applied for graduate school from Fresno, the Selective Service Board, which was at the old post office on Tulare Street, they granted me an extension of my 2S, which was the student deferment category, and I was able to complete my master's degree and then go off into the district attorney's office as a deputy district attorney. That exposed me to a lot. I was one of the prosecutors in the Watts riot of 1965. I had it as a ballot designation when I ran for office, Deputy District Attorney, Los Angeles County. Now that looked good to a lot of voters. It blunted the foreign nature of my name because it gave me a good ballot designation in a heavily Republican year. Ronald Reagan was sweeping the state of California in 1966, and I was one of a handful of Democrats who got lucky. And then after that, playing ball in the legislature, going along, and then getting to be majority leader, and after that, a member of the Powerful Rules Committee of the State Assembly. These were monumental achievements when I was a young man. And as a result, the California Chamber of Commerce, Junior Chamber of Commerce, selected me as one of the 5 most outstanding young men in California. And they gave me a beautiful award and a banquet. And it was a significant achievement, not only for me personally, but for those who had worked so hard for my campaign and were young and had the unfulfilled promise of what politics was going to be like. So at every turn, I got lucky. I got lucky in that even though my first marriage didn't last, I inherited 2 boys, Sean and Ryan Doheny, at a very young age, and to this day, they've been wonderful stepsons, wonderful in every respect, as are their families, etc. Then I got lucky and I got a very nice young son of my own, Benjamin Walter Karabian, and then a beautiful, charming daughter, Catherine Karabian Giovanardi. And then finally, after I married Laurel DeCranion in 1988, we eventually had this little sweetheart, curly-haired sweetheart of a daughter who just graduated last year from USC, or this year from USC, named Madeline Araxi Karabian. and I have great expectations for her. So as I look back, it's been a life of achievement. I've outlived most of my peers. There are very few men I served with in the legislature that are still alive, because of course I was younger than most of them. And I've been in relatively good health. So it's been really a life of achievement, fulfillment, and most of all, satisfaction.